What's up? Here with Coi.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You looking good.
You look good.
See the fit? Little song.
Bitches ain't no Lulu.
You know. Yeah, we done our thing. Well, you know, we here.
Yeah.
First episode. Call this the People Diaries.
Period.
You know? And you're the first episode. You feel me? Yeah. Woo. Your fits, man. Your outfit's amazing.
Thank you.
Tell me, what a fashion means to you?
Fashion means to me, I feel like, I don't know. I mean, it's part of the soul. It's part of the culture.
Yeah.
It is life. It's art.
Okay.
I feel like it's part of being a creator.
Mm-hmm.
And I think anybody can, fashion is in all different, I don't know what you want to say it, colors, races, planets, states, universes.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's something, man, like your fits.
Yeah.
I mean, you be killing it. When I first met you, we was at the YSL show. I was like, God dang.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that show,
Yeah.
that was the day I actually wore my nipples out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like breaking boundaries and pushing it to the limit. I would say that was a good time. I had a lot of eyes on me that night.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, how do you get there? How you, like past Fashion Week? I mean, obviously you're making music, but let's talk about the fashion piece. Like, how do you get into interested in going to Fashion Week, past Fashion Week, and things like that?
Listen, I love Fashion Week, and it's crazy because when I started, I'm very small.
Yeah.
And very petite. So for me, Fashion Week was all about the sample size, like being able to wear, the runway pieces and really show out.
So it's in fashion.
Yeah. So I would say Pharrell. Nigo.
Okay.
And just Japanese culture. And
so babes.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
And just the silhouette. I think silhouette is important to that.
That's the biggest thing. That's a great tip. I love silhouettes.
Yeah.
I love silhouettes a lot. When you say like what area
has
the best
street style? New York for sure.
Why New York?
East Coast, like I'm from Jersey, so I don't gotta say Jersey.
Okay.
New York, but East Coast I would say. And why? Because we got like all weather. Like we got summer, fall, and we have winter, so we're able to tackle all different drips,
Absolutely. I agree with you.
I think that's important,
Okay. Now let's talk about music.
Yeah.
How did you get started in music?
I started doing music. I had so I dropped out when I was 16, right? Dropped out when I was 16.
Yeah.
And started living on my own, working.
At 16?
Yeah, I have moved out. Because I'm just the only girl growing up. I wanted to live my life, and
facts.
We were struggling at the time, so I needed to go feed for myself, and I end up, I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, Cafasso's Fairway Supermarket, A&P Supermarket, pizzerias,
regular job.
Babysitter. Yeah, I was a regular girl, and then it was just this one day where I was like, I was working in sales.
Okay.
And I wasn't I was making good money at the first job, but the second job, trying to be a broker, I didn't really know too much of it, and I didn't make a lot of money. I didn't make no money, actually. And I couldn't keep up with my apartment, and I had a camera, and I was like, I'm about to just, start rapping, like, fuck it. First of all, I'm gonna start shooting music videos first.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I don't got no music to shoot, so I'm gonna use, like, somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it to Chief Keef. I'm gonna rap this shit.
Yeah.
Feel me? I'm telling my homegirl to record it, and then when and I'm gonna edit it and sell it that way. So when I see myself in front of the camera, I was like, nah, you gotta get in front of the camera.
Okay.
And then I ended up going to a studio, linking with some fire people, freestyling. I was in Patterson with Scuba Squad. We was rapping about bookies and tickets and stuff. I don't know. Everything was just.
Patterson, that's the hood.
Yeah.
It's rough
I don't
out
know. All I know is that I started rapping 2019.
Yeah.
4 months later, I signed my deal with Republic.
4 months?
Yeah, about like 4 or 5 months.
You got it like that?
Yeah, I was hungry, and I loved it. Once I went to the studio, I never left.
But when did you know that you knew you had it? Like you could do this? Like this could be a career?
Yeah, for sure.
When did you know it?
When you get that, like when you walk into the meetings and they're like, yo, they're like, we need you.
Okay.
Feel me? This gotta happen, and you just like, oh shit, like, and then you create a bidding war, then you really know it. And I remember in 2019 it was a bidding war with all the labels.
Okay.
And word.
So what was that first song you recorded? You were like, this is it.
This is the first song that was like that record was No More Parties. Okay. But not really, because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I love all the music I make, right? I'm that type of artist. Like, I think everything I make is hot. Correct. To me, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm making the music and I'm just naturally, organically posting my content, trying to preview the music, like whoever the crowd gravitates to, whatever the song gravitates to the most is, you feel me? So No More Parties, for instance, when I put it on TikTok and we was doing that dance, it wasn't because I thought it was my hit.
Correct. Okay.
It was because I was just having fun promoting my music, and it ended up, you know, doing what it was from there, whatever.
Okay, but I mean, like you said, TikTok. How do you think TikTok or Instagram can influence and help artists out?
I think, first of all, I think it's crazy because when I started on TikTok, like when I made my TikToks, I really felt like people try to clown me for it.
Facts.
Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Try to label me a TikTok artist and all this other shit or whatever. And now it's dope to see a lot of these artists and a lot of people get to use the platform and go crazy. Feel me? Get rich on TikTok. Songs going viral, whatever. Even though, however, I do wish you know, we could filter out like the noise and kind of really just bring back that real good quality music, which I've been working on myself, you feel me? Instead of just viral songs all the time. But at the end of the day, like, word, TikTok's another platform for you to go ahead and discover all different things, and I think it's an amazing platform, and I'm happy to be one of the first, you know what I'm saying, to break on that motherfucker. And I'm glad people could see how things, you know, come in full circle. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta give you credit.
Yeah.
So you working on a new album?
Yeah, I'm working on a project right now, Pink Sweatsuits.
What inspired this new album?
You know, I went through a big transition phase, you know, from leaving, you know, my last situation as far as my last label, you know, handling a situation with, you know, getting out of another situation, you know, moving from LA to Jersey, back home, you know, had my baby, getting pregnant, thank you. So, during that time, you know, I was like realizing I want to just kind of do me and what I truly love, and I don't want nobody to kind of tell me otherwise. I don't want nobody to be like, yo, this is how I like, let me just go in and just do what I want to do. And I feel like that's the best way, when you just true to yourself. And ever since I had my baby, you know, and I just been dropping this music, and I have just been not caring about negativity, not really, you know, filtering out all the BS, surrounded by great people and just doing what I truly love, having fun. Like, everything's been great, and that's the way I've been wanting it to be for a long time.
So, okay, so what advice you give to anybody that was in your situation, or people that's struggling in their situation to overcome it?
I feel like you gotta get within, you gotta put yourself first. And really try to understand, ask yourself, what do you need to make yourself comfortable and be happy, but also while doing that, be okay with being uncomfortable.
Yes.
Right? You got to be okay with being uncomfortable. Like, but you got to find what makes you comfortable. For example, right? If you clean your crib, right? Right? Clean out the crib, clean out the clutter, right? What are some more things? Of course, therapy, life coach, mentors, going to the gym, routines, making sure you kind of putting yourself on the schedule, staying grounded. I think those things are important, you know. And I think everybody should just, you know, find balance and get in tune. Get in tune.
Okay, but you mentioned motherhood. How was that for you? I mean, how was motherhood?
I love motherhood. I'm not gonna lie. There's some times where I'm like, oh my God, I'm crying because my baby won't go to sleep. Okay. You know, we're still in that newborn phase. Not newborn, she's 4 months now. But you know, you gotta rock them to sleep, and they need their mom. So, but I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. She's an angel, and I feel like everything I do, I just got a purpose. Like I go home. Like after this, I get to go home to my baby. Like, you feel me? Like this is worth it. You know, and also too, leaving my baby, I gotta make sure it's worth it as well, you know, as far as like now that I have a child,
Yeah.
I love my baby so much. It's like when I go into that world, I gotta make sure, like, because I gotta come back home to her, and I hate being away from her. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
How has it motivated you?
To just be a better person.
Yeah.
Like, be a better person. Become a better woman. You know, I'm 28 now. As you get older, you wanna just do better as a person. And I don't know. Now I got a little me. I can't let her see me fall. Like, I don't want her to ever see me cry.
Yeah.
I don't want her to see me go through any of the things that I went through growing up. I want her to have an amazing childhood. I want her to have fun. You know, I don't know about social media and all that stuff, but you know.
Yeah. Okay. Name some of your new songs. You got some new music.
We got Pink Money. We got Act Like You Know. And we got Main Character Energy with A Boogie coming up.
Okay. I Like You Know. Tell me the reason behind that song. I Like You Know. That's a tough title. I Like You Know.
You know. Like, it's just everything's Act Like You Know. Like, feel me? Like, what you got on? Feel me? Act like you know. What are you talking about? You know?
That's like East Coast energy.
Yeah.
I Like You Know.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have to put that on my next IG caption. I like that. I Like You Know.
Yes.
I still like your evolution of style. Where did that process start from?
So I feel like, you know, I went through phases. Like, when I came in, I was very tomboy. Feel me? And then now, like, I feel like as I got older, I tapped in with my feminine side, and, you know, also having sex appeal. You feel me? Like, that adds just a little edge to it. But I think I like. It's giving crazy, sexy, cool, right?
Okay.
We go baggy, swaggy, put that shit on, and we also go sexy, you feel me, and throw that shit back, like.
Okay. So if you could, if there's one person in history that you would say you admire their style, what would it be? An artist?
Artist?
Yeah. Just trying to give me like.
I would say Jay-Z.
Okay. That's a rock. Why Jay-Z?
Because he's an entrepreneur, he's an artist.
Yeah.
He's a businessman. The way even just as the artist, he's an artist even off the mic.
Okay.
By even putting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Together and collaborations together. I think he's amazing. Word.
What is one song by you want anybody to listen to? If they had to listen to one song by you, what song would that be?
One song by me that I want you to listen to is Man's World on Coi.
Why?
Because it's a very personal song, and it's such a good song, and I feel like it's one of them ones, like, I'm singing my ass off on that motherfucker, and I almost broke a vein trying to hit certain notes, so go listen to it.
Okay, and lastly, what you got for your fans? What you want to tell your fans that stuck by you, anticipating your new album, you know, love your style, they just love, you know, to see you in the street, they just want a picture, they just want to be around you. What you got to say to them?
So I would like to tell all my fans that, like, I really love y'all. Thanks for sticking with me since everything cozy. Don't ever let nobody, like, get in the way of your journey, because what's written for you is for you. Everybody's story is different, and that's just what it is. Don't let nobody try to come and tell your story for you. It's your story. And you know, stay humble and be a good person, because no matter what you do, no matter who you are, it's all about being a good person, and that's going to take you far. So.
Okay. And if you had advice for me, what would it be?
My advice for you is to get on camera more so we can see this beautiful glowing skin.
Okay.
Your skin is glowing.
You see it.
Feel me? Got the drip, got the chains on. Saying, going crazy.
Yeah.
And don't ever get discouraged by the motherfuckers that are copying, or, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's a competitive world that we both in, and I think both of us, like, you know, as human beings, it can get frustrating.
Correct.
You know, because we put a lot into our art and craft. But I feel like as long as you stay one up, you feel me?
You already know.
And you fly, so you got aura. You know what I'm saying? No one could take that away from you at the end of the day. Just keep being great.
All right, that's it. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Boy, stop playing with her. Yeah. That was it. Oh, thank you. Thank you.